Generate raw, abstract memories.
At the time of this recording, at least 217 people have been killed by Israeli bombs in Gaza. 63 of them were children.
Yo, Creech. Hey, y'all, peep the content. Yes. Record what I see, pay attention to the stroke. Make it plain for all kin folks. A journalist straight from the concrete. Speak figures of speech, indiscreet. Active, I'm an owl nocturnal. Produce good fruit like I'm fertile. I record everything I see. Politicians can't get past me. American war machine. Heavy history of artillery. Used to pour for target practice overseas. Foreign policy is a scheme. Hella vicious. Opium, oil with dirt. Big business. War been a racket. Do your research. Pentagon mafia do a lot of hurt. Mother Earth slow death. Stay bleeding. Incentive. 700 billion reasons. Can barely recover. Not a grievance. No regard for life. A bunch of heathens. Pure greed, avarice, all profit. Jolly holiday, like Mary Poppins. Paramilitary death squads for hire. Cursed by nemesis, eternal fire. World conquerors, fist full of iron. Dirty deeds and blood. Record what I see, pay attention to the stroke. Make it plain for all kin folks. A journalist straight from the concrete. Speak figures of speech, indiscreet. Active, I'm an owl nocturnal. Produce good fruit like I'm fertile. I record everything I see. Politicians can't get past me. All out corruption for Congress to the Senate. For Joe Biden, Iran's the big ticket. Money and power go beyond limits. Answer one question, what about Yemen? Uh-oh, look, I done did it. A Semite lamb stained with the blemish. Listen up, understand my premise. Give it goosebumps, coming from the lyrics. From a distance, see the whole plan. Free Palestine in Afghanistan. Dead body at the body, your stomach will cringe. Payback, Montezuma's revenge. Injustice around the whole globe. How long do we last about to fold? Pecking at the flesh, just like a crow. Still in my veins, love is wax cold. Record what I see, pay attention to the stroke. Make it plain for all kin folks. A journalist straight from the concrete. Speak figures of speech, indiscreet. Active, I'm an owl nocturnal. Produce good fruit like I'm fertile. I record everything I see. Politicians can't get past me. Record what I see, pay attention to the stroke. Make it plain for all kin folks. A journalist straight from the concrete. Speak figures of speech, indiscreet. Active, I'm an owl nocturnal. Produce good fruit like I'm fertile. I record everything I see. Politicians can't get past me. Creech UK. Man, we done did it again. Much love to those who understand, and much love to those who hate it, and much love to those who are seeking to understand what the message is all about. Much love to the homeboy Bam. We out. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters, and welcome to another Sabbath day. Another great music selection, this time by Debate Talk for You's own, very own, Mr. B.A. Ben Abraham, Everything I See, Labor Movement. That's the name of his YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all go out and support that. You can actually support his EP is now on iTunes and also on Spotify and all of the major music application play stores. Anyway, so happy Sabbath today, this beautiful Sabbath day after the our Yom Kippur celebration for those of us who celebrated it earlier this week, which will move us into our tabernacles next week. Anyway, it's a beautiful Sabbath day. Today we will be reading from Numbers 33, and we will prayerfully be going up to Deuteronomy chapter 4. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off. Let's see here. Let me pull this Bible up. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to the screen share. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. All right. Let's go to my window. Let's go to my Bible. Okay. Let's get on over to our verses. Numbers 33. Okay. Let me make sure it's on the screen here. All right. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see here. Can't really see this thing, man. It's tripping me out here. Okay. There we go. There she blows. Okay. Sorry about that. Little snafu there. All right. So, like I said, we're going to start at Numbers 33. And then prayerfully, we're going to read on out to Deuteronomy chapter 4, which will, lead us right into the commandments of, with the following week in prayerfully. Because we will be up north celebrating our tabernacles, our Sukkot, with actually the brother B.A. and Sister Shanti, and also a congregation that I've been congregating with lately at the congregation of Rehoboth, with Pastor Ben's brother Mark and brother David. So hopefully I can get a broadcast going on up there. That would be so awesome. But anyway, let's dig into this Bible. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off with Numbers. This is 33, and this is also verse 1. Okay. So it reads, "These are the journeys of the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt with their armies under the hand of Moses and Aaron. And Moses wrote their goings out according to their journeys by the commandment of the Lord. And these are the journeys according to their goings out. And they departed from Ramses in the first month, on the 15th day of the first month, on the morrow after the Passover. The children of Israel went out with the high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians. For the Egyptians buried all their firstborn, which the Lord had smitten among them, upon their gods. Also the Lord executed judgments. And the children of Israel removed from Ramses and pitched in Sukkot." Interesting. And they departed from Sukkot and pitched in Etham, which is in the edge of the wilderness. And they removed from Etham and turned again unto Pi-hahiroth, Pihahiroth, which is before Baal-zephon, and they pitched before Migdol, and they departed from before Pihahiroth, and passed through the midst of the sea into the wilderness, and went 3 days' journey in the wilderness of Ethan, and pitched in Marah. And they removed from Marah and came into Elam. Excuse me, got a little phlegm in my throat. We start that over. Numbers 33 and 9. And they removed from Marah and came into Elim, and in Elim, which were 12 fountains of water, and 70 palm trees, and they pitched there. And they removed from Elim and encamped by the Red Sea. And they removed from the Red Sea and encamped in the wilderness of Sin. And they took their journey out of the wilderness of Sin and encamped in Dophkah. And they departed from Dophkah and encamped in Alush. And they removed from Alush and encamped in Rephidim, where was no water for the people to drink. And they departed from Rephidim and pitched in the wilderness of Sinai. And they removed from the desert of Sinai and pitched in Kirbroth Hatava. And they departed from Kirbroth Hatava and encamped in Hazeroth. And they departed from Hazeroth and pitched in Rithmah. And they departed from Rithmah and pitched in Ramon Perez. And they departed from Ramon Perez and pitched in Libnah. And they removed from Libnah and pitched in Rissa. And they journeyed from Rissa and pitched in Kehelatha. And they went from Kehelatha and pitched in Mount Shafar. And they removed from Mount Shafar and encamped in Haradah. And they removed from Haradah and pitched in Machalath. And they removed from Machalath and encamped in Tahath. And they departed from Tahath and pitched in Tara. And they removed from Tara and pitched in Mithka. And they went from Mithka and pitched in Hashmanah. And they departed from Hashmanah and encamped in Masareth. And they departed from Masareth and pitched in Benejachin. And they removed from Benejachin and encamped in Hor Haggidad. And they went from Hor Haggidad and pitched in Jotbata. And they removed from Jotbata and encamped in Ebronah. And they departed from Ebronah and encamped in Ezion Gaber. And they removed from Ezion Gaber and pitched in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. And they removed from Kadesh and pitched in Mount Hor, on the edge of the land of Edom. And Aaron and the priests went up in the Mount Hor, and the commandment of the Lord. Excuse me, I got distracted there. My phone went off. Numbers 33 and 38. And Aaron the priest went up into Mount Hor at the commandment of the Lord and died there in the 40th year after the children of Israel came out of the land of Egypt, in the first day of the 15th month. And Aaron was 123 years old when he died in Mount Hor. And King Arad the Canaanite, which dwelt in the south in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Israel. And they departed from Mount Hor and pitched in Zalmanah. And they departed from Zalmanah and pitched in Punon. And they departed from Punon and pitched in Obat. And they departed from Obat and pitched in Ijeberim and in the border of Moab. And they departed from Aim and pitched in Dibon-gad. And they removed from Dibon-gad and encamped in Alman de Baltaim. And they removed from Alman de Diblathaim and pitched in the mountains of Abarim before Nebo. And they departed from the mountains of Abarim and pitched in the plains of Moab by the Jordan near Jericho. And they pitched by Jordan from Beth Jeshimoth even unto Abel Shittim in the plains of Moab. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye are passed over Jordan into the land of Canaan, then ye shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you, and destroy all their pictures, and destroy all their molten images, and quite pluck down all their high places. And ye shall dispossess the inhabitants of the land and dwell therein. For I have given you the land to possess it. And ye shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families. And to the more ye shall give the more inheritance, and to the fewer ye shall give the less inheritance. Every man's inheritance shall be in the place where his lot falleth. According to the tribes of your fathers ye shall inherit. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which ye let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes and thorns in your sides, and shall vex you in the land wherein ye dwell. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you as I thought to do unto them. Chapter 34. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye come into the land of Canaan, this is the land that shall fall unto you for an inheritance, even the land of Canaan with the coast thereof. Then your south quarter shall be from the wilderness of Zin, along by the coast of Edom, and your south border shall be the outmost coast of the salt sea eastward. And your border shall turn from the south of the ascent of Achrabim, and pass on to Zin. And the going forth thereof shall be from the south of Kadesh Barnea, and shall go on to Hazaradar, and pass on to Asmon. And the border shall fetch a compass from Asmon unto the river of Egypt, and the goings of it shall be at the sea. And as for the western border, ye shall even have a great sea for a border. This shall be your west border, and this shall be your north border. From the great sea ye shall point out for you Mount Hor. From Mount Hor ye shall point out your border unto the entrance of Hamath, and the goings forth of the border shall be to Zedad. And the border shall go on to Ziphron, and the goings out of it shall be at Hazarenan, and this shall be your north border. And ye shall point out your east border from Hazarenan to Shepham, and the coast shall go down from Shepham to Riblah on the east side of Ain, and the border shall descend and shall reach unto the sea of Shinnereth eastward, to the side of the sea of Shinnereth eastward. And the border shall go down to Jordan, and the goings out of it shall be at the salt sea. This shall be your land with the coast thereof round about. And Moses commanded the children of Israel, saying, This is the land which ye shall inherit by lot, which the Lord hath commanded to give unto you the 9 tribes, and to the half tribe. For the tribe of the children of Reuben, according to the house of their fathers, and the tribe of the children of Gad, according to the house of their fathers, have received their inheritance, and half of the tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance. The 2 tribes and the half tribe have received their inheritance on this side of Jordan, near Jericho, eastward toward the sun rising. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, These are the names of the men which shall divide the land unto you: Eleazar the priest, and Joshua the son of Nun. And ye shall take 1 prince of every tribe to divide the land by inheritance. And the names of the men are these: of the tribe of Judah, Caleb the son of Jephunneh; and of the tribe of the children of Simeon, Shemuel the son of Amihud; and the tribe of Benjamin, Elidad the son of Chislon; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Dan, Buki the son of Jogli; the prince of the children of Joseph, for the tribe of the children of Manasseh, Haniel the son of Ephod; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Ephraim, Kemuel the son of Shiftan; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Zebulun, Elizaphan the son of Parnach; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Israel, of Issachar, Paltiel the son of Azan; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Asher, Ahihud the son of Shelomi; and the prince of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, Pedahel the son of Amihud. These are they whom the Lord commanded to divide the inheritance unto the children of Israel in the land of Canaan. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Command the children of Israel that they give unto the Levites of the inheritance of their possession cities to dwell in, and ye shall give also unto the Levites suburbs for the cities round about them. And their cities shall they and the cities shall they have to dwell in, and the suburbs of them shall be for their cattle, and for their goods, and for all their beasts. And the suburbs of the cities which ye shall give unto the Levites shall reach from the wall of the city and outward 1,000 cubits round about. And ye shall measure from within the city, ye shall measure from without the city on the east side of the 2,000 cubits, and on the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, and on the north side 2,000 cubits. And the city shall be in the midst, and shall be to them the suburbs of their cities. And among the cities which ye shall give unto the Levites, there shall be 6 cities for refuge, which ye shall appoint for the manslayer, and he may flee thither, and to them ye shall add 42 cities. So all the cities which ye shall give to the Levites shall be 48 cities. them shall ye give with their suburbs. And the cities which ye shall give shall be the possession of them of the children of Israel. Shall be of the, let me start that over. I butchered that. Numbers 35:8. And the cities which ye shall give shall be of the possession of the children of Israel. Uh, them that may, them that have many, he shall give many, but from them that have few shall give few. Everyone shall give of his cities unto the Levites according to the inheritance which he inheriteth. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come over into Jordan, into the land of Canaan, then ye shall appoint you cities to be cities of refuge for you, that the slayer may flee thither, which killeth any person at unawares. And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not, until he stand before the congregation in judgment. And of these cities which ye shall give 6 cities shall ye have for a refuge. Ye shall give 3 cities on the side of Jordan, on this side of Jordan, and 3 cities shall ye give in the land of Canaan, which shall be cities of refuge. These 6 cities shall be of refuge, both for the children of Israel, and for the stranger, and for the sojourner among them, that every one that killeth any person unawares may flee thither. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron, so that he die, he is a murderer. I lost my place here. Hold on 1 second. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron, so that he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. And if he smite him with a throwing stone, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. Or if he smite him with a hand weapon of wood, wherewith he may die, and he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. The revenger of blood himself shall slay the murderer. When he meeteth him, he shall slay him. But if he thrust him of hatred, or hurl at him by laying of weight, that he die, or an enmity smite with his hand, that he die, he that smote him shall surely be put to death, for he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him. But if he thrust him suddenly without enmity, or have cast upon him anything without laying of weight, or with any stone wherewith a man may die, seeing him not, and cast upon him that he die, and he was not his enemy, neither sought his harm, then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments. And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood, and the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, whither he was fled, and he shall abide in it until the death of the high priest, which was anointed by the holy oil. Ah, wait, what the heck? Okay, man, I'm messing up here. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay, which was anointed with the holy oil, but man, this is just all bad right now. Can't get it together. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sorry, Numbers chapter 35 and 26. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whither he was fled, and the revenger of blood find him without the borders of the cities of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return to the land of his possession. So these things shall be for a statute of judgment unto you throughout the generations in all your dwellings. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses, but one witness shall not testify against any person to cause him to die. Moreover, ye shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge, that he should come again to dwell in the land unto the death of the priest. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that sheddeth it. Defile not, therefore, the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. Chapter 36. And the chief fathers of the families of the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, and the son of Manasseh, of the families of the sons of Joseph, came near and spoke before Moses and before the princes and the chief fathers of the children of Israel. And they said, The Lord commanded my Lord to give the land for inheritance by lot to the children of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by the Lord to give the inheritance of Zelophehad, our brothers, unto his daughters. And if they be marred, and if they be married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Israel, then shall their inheritance be taken from the inheritance of our fathers, and shall be put to the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall it be taken from the lot of our inheritance. And when the jubilee of the children of Israel shall be, then shall their inheritance be put into the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall the inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribes of our fathers. And Moses commanded the children of Israel according to the word of the Lord, saying, The tribe of the sons of Joseph hath said well. This is the thing which the Lord doth command concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, Let them marry to whom they think best. Only to the family of the tribe of their fathers shall they marry. So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel remove from tribe to tribe. For every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to the inheritance of the tribe of their fathers. And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto one of the family of the tribes of her father, that the children of Israel may enjoy every man the inheritance of his fathers. Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another, but every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance. Even as the Lord commanded Moses, so did the daughters of Zelophehad. For Mahlah, Tirzah, and Haglah, and Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, were married unto their father's brothers' sons. And they were married into the families of the sons of Manasseh and the sons of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of their families of their fathers. These are the commandments and the judgments which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. Deuteronomy chapter 1. These be the words which Moses spake to all Israel on this side of Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Tophel, and Laban and Hazeroth and Dizahab. There are 11 days' journey from Horeb by the way of Mount Seir unto Kadesh Barnea. And it came to pass in the 40th year, in the 11th month, on the first day of the month, that Moses spake to the children of Israel according to all that the Lord had given him in commandment unto them, after he had slain Sihon, the king of the Amorites, which dwelt in Heshbon, and Og, the king of Bashan, which dwelt in Ashtaroth of Edrei. And on this side of Jordan, in the land of Moab, began Moses to declare this law, saying, The Lord our God spake unto us in Horeb, saying, Ye have dwelt long enough in this mount. Turn you and take your journey, and go to the mount of the Amorites, and unto the places nigh thereunto, in the plain, in the hills, and in the vale, and in the south, and by the seaside, to the land of the Canaanites, and unto Lebanon, unto the great river, the river Euphrates. Behold, I have set the land before you. Go in to possess the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to give unto them and to their seed after them. And I spake unto you at this time, saying, I am not able to bear you myself alone. The Lord your God hath multiplied you, and behold, ye are this day as the stars of heaven for multitude. The Lord God of your fathers make you 1,000 times so many more as ye are, and bless you as he hath promised you. How can I myself bear you alone? How can I myself bear your cumbrance, alone bear your cumbrance, and your burden and your strife? Take you wise men and understanding and known among your tribes, and I will make them rulers over you. And ye answered me and said, the thing which thou hast spoken is good for us to do. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men, and known, and made them heads over you, captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over fifties, and captains over tens, and officers among your tribes. And I charged your judges at this time, saying, hear the cause between your brethren, and judge righteously between every man and his brother, and the stranger that is with him. Ye shall not respect persons in judgment, but ye shall hear the small as well as the great. Ye shall not be afraid of the face of man, for the judgment is God's. And the cause that is too hard for you, bring it to me, and I will hear it. And I commanded you at that time the things which ye should do. And when we departed from Horeb, we went through all the great and terrible wilderness, which ye saw by the way of the mountains of the Amorites, as the Lord our God commanded us. We came unto Kadesh Barnea, and I said unto you, ye are coming to the mountains of the Amorites, which the Lord our God doth give unto us. Behold, the Lord thy God hath set the land before thee. Go up and possess it. Go up and possess it. As the Lord, the God of our fathers, has said unto thee, fear not, neither be discouraged. And ye came near unto me, every one of you, and said, we will send men before us, and they shall search out this land and bring us word again by what we must do, what we must go up, and into the cities we shall come. And saying, please, and the saying pleased me well. And I took 12 men of you, one of a tribe. And they turned and went up the mountain and came into the valley of Eshcol and searched it out. And they took of the fruit of the land in their hands, and they brought it down to us, and brought us word again, and said, it is a good land which the Lord our God does give us. Notwithstanding, ye would not go up, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord our God. And ye murmured in your tents and said, because the Lord hated us, he hath brought us forth out of the land of Egypt to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us. Whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our heart, saying, the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakims there. Then I said unto you, dread not, neither be afraid of them. The Lord our God, which goeth up before you, he shall fight for you according to all that he did for you in Egypt before our eyes. And in the wilderness, where thou hast seen how that the Lord thy God bare thee, as a man doth bear his son, in all the way that ye went until ye came into this place. Yet in this thing ye did not believe the Lord your God, who went in the way before you to search out this place to pitch your tents in a fire by night, to show you by what way ye should go, and in a cloud by day. And the Lord heard the voice of your words, and was wroth, and sware, saying, surely there shall not one of these men of this evil generation see that good land which I swear to give unto your fathers, save Caleb the son of Jephunneh. He shall see it, and to him I will give the land that he hath trodden upon, and to his children, because he hath wholly followed the Lord. As the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, saying, thou also shalt not go thither, but Joshua the son of Nun, which standeth before thee, he shall go in thither. Encourage him, for he shall cause Israel to inherit it. Moreover, your little ones, which ye should not, which ye said should be a prey, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go in thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. But as for you, turn you and take the journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. Then ye answered and said unto me, we have sinned against the Lord, and I will go up and fight according to all that the Lord has commanded us. And when ye girded up every man his weapons of war, ye were ready to go up unto the hill. And the Lord said unto me, say unto them, go not up, neither fight, for I am not among you, lest ye be smitten before your enemies. So I spake unto you, and ye will not hear, but rebelled against the commandment of the Lord, and went up presumptuously up unto the hill. And the Amorites which dwelt in that mountain came out against you and chased you as bees do, and destroyed you in Seir, even unto Hormah. And he returned and wept before the Lord. But the Lord would not hearken. But the Lord would not hearken to your voice, nor give ear unto you. So ye abode in Kadesh many days, according unto the days that ye abode there. Deuteronomy chapter 2. Then we turned and took our journey into the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea, as the Lord spake unto me, and we encompassed Mount Seir many days. And the Lord spake unto me, saying, Ye have encompassed this mountain long enough. Turn ye northward, uh, and and command thou the people, saying, Ye are to pass through the coast of your brethren of the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you. Take ye good heed to yourselves, therefore, meddle not with them, for I will not give you their land, no, not so much as a foot breadth, because I have given out Mount Seir unto Esau for a possession. Ye shall present meat of them for money, and ye shall buy meat of them for money, that ye may eat, and ye shall also buy water of them for money, that ye may drink. For the Lord thy God hath blessed thee in all the works of thy hand. He knoweth by walking through this great wilderness these 40 years. The Lord thy God hath been with thee. Thou hast lacked nothing. And when we passed by from our brethren, the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, through the way of the plain from Elath, from Ezion Gaber, we turned and passed by the way of the wilderness of Moab. And the Lord said unto me, Distress not the Moabites, neither contend with them in battle, for I will not give you their land for a possession, because I have given Ar unto the children of Lot for a possession. The Emims dwelt therein times past, a people great and many, and tall as the Anakims, which also were counted giants as the Anakims, but the Moabites called them Emims. And the Horims also dwelt in Seir before time, but the children of Esau succeeded them, that they had destroyed them from before them, and dwelt in their stead, as Israel did unto the land of this possession of as Israel did unto the land of his possession, which the Lord gave unto him. Now rise up, said I, and get you over the brook Zered. And we went over the brook Zered, and the space in which we came from Kadesh Barnea until we were come over the brook Zered was 38 years, until all the generation of the men of war were wasted out from among the hosts, as the Lord sware unto them. For indeed the hand of the Lord was against them to destroy them from among the hosts until they were consumed. So it came to pass, when all the men of war were consumed and dead from among the people, that the Lord spake unto me, saying, Thou art to pass over through Ar, the coast of Moab, this day. And when thou comest over against the children of Ammon, distress them not, nor meddle with them, nor will I give thee of the land of the children of Ammon any possession, because I have given it to the children of Lot for a possession. Uh, that also was accounted the land of giants. Giants dwelt therein in old time, and the Ammonites called them Zumans, and the people great and many and tall as the Anakims, but the Lord destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt there in their stead, as he did with the children of Esau, which dwelt in Seir, when he destroyed the Horims from before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead even unto this day. And the Avims, which dwelt in Hazarim, even unto Azza, the Kaphtorims, which came forth out of Kaphtor, destroyed them and dwelt in their stead. Rise ye up and take your journey and pass over the river Arnon. Behold, I have given into thine hand Sihon the Amorite, king of Heshbon, and his land. Begin to possess it and contend with him in battle. This day will I begin to put the dread of thee and the fear of thee upon the nations that are under the whole heaven. Who shall hear report of thee and shall tremble and be in anguish because of thee? And I sent messengers out of the wilderness of Kedemoth unto Sihon, king of Heshbon, with words of peace, saying, Let me pass through the land, and I will go by the highway. I will neither turn from the right hand nor to the left. Thou shalt sell me meat for money, that I may eat, and give me water for money, that I may drink. Only will I pass through on my feet. As the children of Esau was dwelt in Seir, and the Moabites was dwelt in Ar, did unto me, until I pass over Jordan until the land which the Lord our God giveth us. But Sihon of Heshbon would not let us pass by him, for the Lord thy God hardened his spirit and made his heart an obstinate, and he might deliver him into the hand, as appeareth this day. And the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have begun to give Sihon his land before thee. Begin to possess it, that he mayest that thou mayest inherit his land. Then Sihon came out against us, he and all his people, to fight in Jahaz. And the Lord our God delivered him before us, and we smote him and his sons and all his people, and we took all his cities at that time, and utterly destroyed the men and the women and the little ones of every city. We left none to remain. Only took the cattle we took for the prey upon ourselves, and the spoil of the cities which we took. From Ur, which is by the brink of the river of Arnon, and from that city that is by the river, even unto Gilead, there was not one city too strong for us. The Lord our God delivered unto all of us. Only the land of the children of Ammon, only unto the land of the children of Ammon thou camest not, nor unto any place of the river Jabbok, nor into the cities of the mountains, nor unto whatsoever the Lord our God forbade us. Chapter 3. Then we turned and went up the way to Bashan, and Og, the king of Bashan, came out against us, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei. And the Lord said unto me, Fear him not, for I will deliver him and all his people and his land into thy hand. Excuse me, into thy hand, and thou shalt do unto him as thou didst unto Sihon, king of the Amorites, which dwelt at Heshbon. So the Lord our God delivered into our hands Og also, the king of Bashan, and all of his people, and we smote him until none was left to him remaining. And we took his cities in that time, and there was not a city which we took not from them, 80 cities, all the region of Argob, the kingdom of Og in Bashan. All these cities which were fenced with high walls, gates, and bars, besides unwalled towns, many great. And we utterly destroyed them, as we did unto Sihon, king of Heshbon, utterly destroying the men, women, and children of every city. But all the cattle and the spoil of the cities we took for a prey to ourselves. And we took at that time out of the hand of the 2 kings of the Amorites, and the land that was on this side of Jordan, from the river of Arnon unto Mount Hermon, which Hermon of the Sidonians called Sirion, and the Amorites called Shinir, all the cities of the plain, and all of Gilead, and all Bashan unto Salcha and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og and Bashan. For only Og, king of Bashan, remained in the remnants of giants. But for only Og, king of Bashan, remained of the remnants of giants. Behold, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. Is not in blowing it up. Deuteronomy chapter 3, verse 11. For only Og, king of Bashan, remained of the remnants of giants. Behold, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. Is it not in Rabath of the children of Ammon? 9 cubits was the length thereof, and 4 cubits the breadth of it, after the cubit of a man. And this land which we possessed at that time from Aurora, which is by the river Arnon, and half Mount Gilead, and the cities thereof, gave I unto the Reubenites and the Gadites, and the rest of Gilead, and all Bashan, being the kingdom of Og, gave I unto the half tribe of Manasseh. all the region of Argob, and all Bashan, which was called in the land of giants. Jair, the son of Manasseh, took all the country of Argob unto the coast of Geshuri and Maachatai, and called them after his own name, Bashan ha-Votazar Jair, unto this day. And I gave Gilead unto Machir, and unto the Reubenites and unto the Gavites I gave from Gilead even unto the river Arnon half the valley of the border unto the river Jabbok, which is the border of the children of Ammon or Ammon. The plain also, and Jordan, the coast thereof, from Shinnereth, even unto the sea of the plain, even the Salt Sea, under Ashdod Pisgah, eastward. And I commanded you at that time, saying, the Lord our God hath given you this land to possess it. Ye shall pass over armed before your brethren, the children of Israel, all that are meet for the war. But your wives and your little ones and your cattle, for I know that ye have much cattle, shall abide in your cities which I had given you, until the Lord have given rest unto your brethren, as well as you, and until they also possess the land that Lord that your God hath given them beyond Jordan. And then shall ye return every man unto his possession which I have given you. And I commanded Joshua at that time, saying, thine eyes have seen all that the Lord your God hath done unto these kings, unto these two kings, so shall the Lord do unto the kingdoms whither you passest. You shall not fear them, for the Lord your God shall fight for you. And I besought the Lord at that time, saying, O Lord God, thou hast begun to show thy servant thy greatness and thy mighty hand. For what God is there in heaven or in earth that can do according to thy works and according to thy might? I pray thee, let me go over and see the good land that is beyond Jordan, the goodly mountain, and Lebanon. But the Lord was wroth with me for your sakes, and would not hear me. And the Lord said unto me, let it suffice thee, speak no more unto me in this matter. Get thee up into the top of Pisgah, and lift up thine eyes westward, and northward, and southward, and eastward, and behold it with thine eyes, for thou shalt not go over this Jordan. But charge Joshua, and encourage him, and strengthen him, for he shall go over before this people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou shalt see. So we abode in the valley over against Beth Peor. Verse 4 and 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live, and go in to possess the land which the Lord our God the Lord God of your fathers giveth you. You shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God which I command you. Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal Peor, and for all that the men that follow Baal Peor, the Lord thy God hath destroyed them from among you. But ye that did cleave unto the Lord your God are alive, every one of you, this day. Behold, I have taught you the statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, and ye excuse me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For the nation that for what nation is there so great, and who have God so nigh unto them as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest I depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them unto thy sons and the sons' sons, especially this day that thou stoodest before the Lord thy God in Horeb, when the Lord said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words. and that they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, and that they may teach their children. And ye came over near me and stood under the mountain, and the mountain burned with fire unto the midst of heaven, with darkness, clouds, and thick darkness. And the Lord spake unto you out of the midst of the fire. Ye heard the voice of the words, but saw no similitude, only ye heard a voice. And he declared unto you his covenant, which he commanded you to perform, even 10 commandments, that he wrote them upon 2 tablets of stone. And the Lord commanded me at the time to teach you the statutes and judgments, that ye may do them in the land whither ye go over to possess it. Take ye therefore good heed to yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb out of the midst of the fire, lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female, the likeness of any beast that is on the earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that flieth in the air, the likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth. Unless thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. But the Lord hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day. Furthermore, the Lord was angry with me for your sakes, and sware that I should not go over Jordan, and that I should not go into unto the good land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for inheritance. But I must die in this land. I must not go over Jordan, but ye shall go over and possess that good land. Take heed unto yourselves, lest ye forget the covenant of the Lord your God, which he made with you, and make you a graven image, or the likeness of anything which the Lord God hath forbidden thee. For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God. When thou shalt beget children and children's children, and ye shall have remained long in this land, and shall corrupt yourselves, and make a graven image, or any or the likeness of anything, and shall do evil in the sight of the Lord thy God, to provoke him to anger, I call heaven and earth to witness against you this day, that ye shall possess soon. This day, that ye shall soon utterly perish from off the land whereunto ye go over Jordan to possess it. Ye shall not prolong your days upon it, but shall utterly be destroyed. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you. And there ye shall serve gods, and work the work of men's hands, wood and stone, which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell. But if from the thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. When thou art in tribulation, and all these things come upon thee, even in the latter days, if thou turn to the Lord thy God, and shall be obedient unto his voice, for the Lord thy God is a merciful God. He will not forsake thee, neither destroy thee, nor forget the covenant of thy fathers, which he sware unto them. Mm. For ask now the days that are past, which are before thee, since the day of that God created man upon the earth, and ask from one side of heaven unto the other, whether there have been any such thing as this great thing is, or have been heard like it. Did ever people hear the voice of God speaking out of the midst of the fire, as thou hast heard, and live? Or hath God essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation, by temptations, by signs, by wonders, and by war, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that the Lord your God did for you in Egypt before your eyes? Unto thee it was showed, that thou mightest know that the Lord he is God. There is none else beside him. Out of the heaven made he out of the Out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee. And upon the earth he showed thee his great fire, that thou hearest his words, and out of the midst of the fire. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after them, and brought thee out of the sight, and brought thee out of his sight with his mighty power out of Egypt, to drive out nations from before thee, greater and mightier than thou art, and bring thee in to give thee their land for an inheritance as it is this day. Know therefore this day and consider it in thine heart that the Lord, he is God in heaven above and upon the earth beneath. There is none else. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Lord thy God giveth thee forever. Then Moses severed 3 cities on this side of Jordan toward the sun rising, that the slayer might flee thither, which shall kill his neighbor unawares, and hated him not in times past, and that fleeing unto one of these cities he might live, namely Bezer in the wilderness, in the plain of the country of the Reubenites, and Ramoth in Gilead of the Gadites, and Golan in Bashan of the Manassites. And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt, on this side of Jordan, in the valley, over against Beth Peor, and the land of Sihon, king of Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon, whom Moses and the children of Israel smote after they were come out forth out of Egypt. And they possessed his land and the land of Og, king of Bashan, 2 kings of the Amorites, which were on this side of Jordan, toward the sun rising, from Auror, which is by the bank of the river Arnon, even to the Mount Sion, which is Hermon, and all the plains, and all the plain on this side of Jordan eastward, even unto the sea of the plain, under the springs of Pisgah. Well, brothers and sisters, that will conclude our reading for today. I appreciate you guys stopping by and taking part of it. Hopefully, you guys might want to come in and discuss these things with us. Looks like I didn't take BA's song off the ticker there. Huh. Okay, well, that's not a problem. You guys definitely go support BA's album, the brother BA's album, or his song is called Everything I See. His YouTube channel is Labor Movement. It's BA Ben Abraham, and I will definitely, you know, definitely show some support to the brother, because he does make good music, and it definitely requires you to think, and it's definitely gospel infused. Um, so, yeah, thanks for joining us with the reading. And now I will open it up for anyone who would like to join the panel to discuss some of this portion of this Torah that we have read. I found a lot of interesting things, and I will definitely share what I have thought. But let me go ahead and put this link in the chat for any of you guys who want to come upon this platform and speak your piece. Let's see here. Let me